and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So let's continue from where we stopped in the last class. So on the board we have question 5 and question 6. And question 5 reads, factorize 3 minus 2x minus x squared. 3 minus 2x minus x squared. Now this expression is a quadratic expression because the highest power of the unknown here is raised to the power of what? 2. So, but assuming this expression over here is equated to 0, we will call it quadratic equation. So, as it is, we don't have equals to 0, it is called quadratic expression. Then, how then do we factorize this one? Now, it is being factorized by getting two things. You find the product. The product is determined by multiplying this one with this. That will give us minus 3x squared. Then you look for the second one, which is sum. The sum is the value at the middle, which is minus 2x. Then after that, you now think of two factors. You look at two factors that when you multiply together will give you exactly 3. And when you add them or you subtract them will give you exactly what? 2. Now, irrespective of the signs for now. Okay, so what we should use is what? 3 and 1. 3 multiplied by 1 will give us 3. And 3 minus 1 will also give us what? Minus 2. Now, the problem lies, how do we arrange 3 and 1 to suit minus 3 and also to suit what? Minus 2. So it is being arranged by using what? Minus 3 plus 1, as you can see. So minus 3 times 1 will give us minus 3. Then minus 3 plus 1 will give us minus 2. So this is the correct arrangement. So after that, then you kind of expand this word expression. So you have something like this, 3. We write this. Then instead of writing minus 2x, you are going to write it with this. So that's minus 3x plus 1x. Let me use that 1x. Because 1x same thing as what? X. Then you write this minus x squared. So after that, you group them into bracket. You pair the bracket like this. Okay? Common factor here is 3. Common number here is what? 3. So you have 1 minus x over here. Right? So plus common factor to this guy is what? X. Then you have 1 minus x. That's the rule. The rule here is that the bracket must be the same thing. The one in bracket must be the same thing. So since they are the same, that means we are correct with what we use. Okay? So after that, you just take one of the brackets and also the one outside the bracket, you put them in the bracket. So the one outside the bracket, we have it as 3 plus x. Then you select one of this, 1 minus x. So that is the answer to that problem. So if you look at this answer, let's proceed with the option we have on the board. So we have 3 plus x and 1 minus x. Same thing as saying x plus 3 in bracket 1 minus x. They are the same. Okay, so let's cross check. We have x plus 3 and we have 1 minus 6. So the correct answer to this problem is option D. This is option D. Alright, so that is how we solve the first the first question here. So now the next question reads, a variable p varies inversely as the square of q. This is a variation, okay, but known as inverse variation or indirect variation. So a variable p, which is this, varies inversely as the square of q. It means 1 over q squared. Okay, because it's inversely. So now, since you have this inverse expression, what you should do is to change this sign of a variation sign back to equal sign. And when you do that, you are going to introduce a constant. That means p equals to k over what? Q squared. This is what I'm going to have. So I can call this equation 1. Then you continue. If p equals to 5, so we are given p to be 5, let us replace 5 will be equals to k is a constant over then q squared, which is q. The value of q was given as 6. So that becomes 6 raised to the power of what? 2. Are we together? So this is going to give us 5 equals to k over 36. So then you multiply these together. So you have k equals to what? 36 multiplied by what? 5. And that will give us k equals to what? 36 multiplied by 5 will give us 180. 180. So we have gotten k to be equals to 180. Then after getting the value of k, you go back to equation 1 and replace the value of k to be 180 there. So you are going to have something like this. P equals to 180 divided by what? Q squared. So along the run, again, we are told that we should find the value of q. when p equals to 1.8, just replace back into this relationship, because this is the relationship that connects them. This is our relationship. So we place back into this relationship. You are going to have q squared to be equals to 180 divided by p. And the value of p given in this case is 1.8. So when you replace, you are going to have 180 divided by 1.8. Okay? So that means q squared equals to 180 divided by 1.8. That should give us 100. So this is 100. So what we are looking for is value of q, not q squared. So you are expected to take the square root of both sides there to eliminate this square off. Okay? So therefore q will now be equals to square root of 100. So q equals to what? 10. So we have gotten the value of q to be equals to 10. And that is okay, the final answer to that problem. Sorry, I forgot to add I think options here. So I think due to the chaos, since that there is no space. So the value of q in this case is what? 10. We have options for that, but I forgot to add the options. So that will mark the end of the class. So if you have any question, you can drop in the comment section, and don't forget my WhatsApp line is open. You can also message me on WhatsApp. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.